Good morning. The mailman. How's everybody doing? I've just taken a ride this morning. I've had to redo my helmet just a little bit. I added a Sena SMH10. I've had it for years. It was on my wife's helmet, and I figure since she doesn't ride with me anymore, I'll just snitch it and stick it on this helmet. Well, we're supposed to finally get some rain after about 3 or 4 weeks of nothing. It's been so dry around here. A lot of the little old creeks and bayous are drying up. We need the rain bad. The only bad thing about it is it's supposed to come in on Halloween, so all the little trick-or-treaters gonna get rained on. Oh, we sure do need it. Alright, that's the chain gang. Well, I got me a new friend. Apparently someone had dumped a pregnant cat close by our place, and it made its way up under my tool shed and gave birth to some kittens. Of course, we didn't know it until the kittens were about half grown, you know, before we actually saw them for the first time. But I figured, oh well, I'll stick a little bit of food out there, you know, because they need to eat. But most of them, they're almost grown now, but most of them have taken off, all except this one. This one decided it liked living there. It's a pretty little old cat. But anyways, my wife told me, she says, well, they're old feral cats. You won't never be able to do anything with them, you know. I said, well, that's a challenge. Let's see. I want to see if I can't do something. Anyway, I'm put my bowl out there, and at first, every time I'd open the door, you know, the cat would take off. But after a few weeks of feeding him and I'm going out there and talking with him, he now he doesn't run from me, but he won't let me touch him. You know, I've got to where I can get right there. He'll run. I mean, he'll come. He'll walk all around my feet and all, you know, when I'm getting ready to feed him. But if I act like I'm going to touch him, he jumps back, you know, out of range where I can't touch him. But he don't run off. Just won't let me touch him. I hope in a couple more weeks, maybe, let me pet him. Because, you know, if I'm feeding this sucker, I want a reward. I want to be able to pet him. Yeah, it's a pretty little old cat. My wife said, well, you're going to have to give him a name. I said I did. His name's Kitty Cat. That's what I call him every time I go out. Hey, Kitty Cat, where are you at? And he'll come running. But like I say, he won't let me touch him. But hopefully he will for long. Be my new buddy. Then I got to try to figure out a way to get my dog to like him, because my dog, you know, he see a cat and boy, he's on him. But anyway, it's my new friend. Alright, sure, you gonna wait on me? Yes, sir. Man, I'd love to have that place right there. With all them ponds around that house. Ooh, that'd be nice. Get up in the morning, go out there and drink your coffee, chunk of lure or a worm. In the evening, before you go in, get out there, sip on your favorite beverage, wet a hook. Oh, that would be nice. There you go. Well, I did my civic duty yesterday. I went and voted. Man, I was in and out. Wasn't nothing to it. Of course, we didn't have anything on it other than president and one congressman. I believe that's what it was. Just the two. But anyway, y'all make sure you get out and cast your vote. Do your civic duty. That big old flag. Welcome to Buckeye. I guess we're in Buckeye. But y'all make sure you get out and vote though. Don't take but a couple minutes. And it could be the difference in what's going on in this country. And it's a little on the windy side this morning. Blowing me, trying to blow me into the other lane. Noticing all these old pine trees along the road, they've been cutting down and they piling them like that right there, all up and down the road. Looks like every road I've been on so far they've been like that. But I notice it's only pine, only the pine trees. No, Louisiana, I saw on the news a while back, a few weeks ago, that, well, that's rough right there, that they're having a problem with pine beetles. So they must be going around cutting all these old pines down. See, right there, they're looked like they were about dead anyway. But everywhere you look, these old dead trees. Look at him, what's this? Street sweeper. But yeah, they've been having a problem with pine beetles this year. I guess they're trying to get all these trees down and try to get rid of them. I know years ago back home I had a big old pine tree at the back of my property and it started dying. I couldn't figure out what it was and wound up it was them pine beetles done got into it. And before I got that tree down, it done got into a couple more, so wound up having to cut some trees and having some bonfires. That's got to be what they're doing though, these old, there's nothing but pine trees I see. Anyway, I'm head on back to the house now. There's another pile of them. Pine trees. I'm head on back to the house now. See how my recording did this time. Hopefully you don't have all that clickety clicking. But you never know. Anyway, thanks for coming along with me. Y'all take care of yourself. Be good.